Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well. From wherever you're watching this channel, I want us to quickly shift our focus to UN. UN has recently reacted to the Sabah demonstration, and they shared a statement here. A statement was from Volker Turk. And I want to take you through this statement. It's a very short one. And the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk. So this is what Volker Turk said. We are deeply troubled by the killings yesterday of at least 10 people, as well as looting and destruction of property in Kenya as police and other security forces responded to violent protests in the capital, Nairobi, and at least 16 other counties. Our office stands ready to support the authorities in Kenya in addressing these challenges, including in the investigations. Now, this is a statement directly from the UN through the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk. And he was looking at or weighing on the issues surrounding how police brutality was meted on the citizens. You all saw what happened, the clips that have been surfacing, You have seen cases of police, entering to the homesteads of people, shooting aimlessly. You have seen all those. Now, in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to focus on the UN's statement. But first and foremost, before you do that, kindly support the work of our channel by liking this video and subscribing to our channel if you are not subscribed before. And to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I don't think any of you will be happy when you see the videos that have been shared. Videos about looting, especially of Magunas.
Fact. Watu kwa natoka na mizinga.
You are not happy, especially when you listen to a case whereby police are believed to have shot a small girl who was not even protesting.
Hatujui mahali risasi ilitoka, ni kama mahali ilitoka hatujui, lakini ilikuja ikagoga mabati, ikaenda ikatoboa ceiling. Mtoto alikuwa amekaa na mama yake, alikuwa na watch TV. Sasa mahali risasi ilimdunga hapa, sasa hiyo ni kitu haieleweki, mahali ilitoka na vile iliingia.
Tulikuwa kwa nyumba na mtoto wangu muda wa 6:20 hapo, na ndio tukasikia kitu imelia na sauti kubwa sana, tukiwa kwa nyumba kama tumekaa chini, na kumwangalia kwa mkono nikaona akona damu. Wakati niliona akona damu, tulidhani ni kitu imemkata, kama ni kitu imepasuka. Wakati nilimshika mkono kuangalia damu imetoka wapi, ndio mtoto wangu akaanguka chini, na kumwangalia nikaona akona shimo kwa kichwa. Ndio nikapiga duru, baba yake akakuja, alikuwa narisha kuku. Tukaombeba moja kwa moja hadi kwa barabara, tukasaidiwa na majamaa na marafiki. Wakaweza kututafutia gari ya jirani, tukampeleka mpaka St. Bridget Hospital. Hapo akafariki hapo.
So these are the reasons why the UN are looking at this matter from a different perspective and saying that something must be done. And they've talked about killings. Now, based on the human rights report, Human Watchdog's report that was shared yesterday, the number of those who were found to be dead, a bigger number of them were as a result of gunshot wounds. Now, when you hear something about gunshot wounds, definitely that is not a civilian doing it. That is definitely something that could have come from the police. And that's why the UN commissioner is looking at this grave mistake that the police has committed and says that investigation must be done. Of course, in a separate video, I've shared something about the quest to involve ICC in this matter. Ever since demonstrations started, we are not denying the fact that police have been arrested. But what has not been done is that justice has not been served, but police have been arrested. But you all know how these arrests are made and what happens. They are arrested, case drags in court, people are out on bond, and citizens forget about the case. All of a sudden, these people, how you what happened to them? You know? So what this statement is seeking to tell us from the UN High Commissioner is that UN wants to get involved in this investigation so that they keep track of what's really happening. If at all the police is responsible, and many people believe the police are responsible, then what they want is that these investigations must be done to the latter. Na hawa watu washikwe. Si ati investigations zinafanyika alafu hivi mara unasikia simu imekuaje, simu imekuwa tapped kama ile kesi ya Albert Ojwang. Haina mwelekeo saizi. So even these cases, UN has realized that hazitakuwa na mwelekeo, and people will still be agitated to dig to the bottom of this matter because wanaona kwamba hata investigation ikifanyika hata ikienda kotini, nothing is happening, nothing is being solved. You know, the protesters wanashikwa, wanaachiliwa, wanashikwa, wanaachiliwa, wanashikwa, their time is being wasted. So this moves, according to the UN High Commissioner, that is Volker Turk, human rights is now being violated here. So the message is very strong, and it's being sent to William Samoei Ruto. Oh, you all remember William Ruto and Antonio Guterres huwa kuna some bond. That's why when Antonio Guterres came to Kenya, uliona kama kuna some level of some bond ilikuwa pale. So these are people who respect each other. So for this kind of happening to take place, definitely they are not happy. But of course Kenyans are also not happy, and because they have shared something here about that response from UN High Commission, and they're saying, we are tired of police brutality for sure. Amy Slim says, bad leadership. Tom Sudi, you should come for this RUTO to rescue him to ICC. Joseph Kennedy Ngetich Rono says, while you are busy turning a blind eye on Palestine, pathetic. Kibet Kibor, Pado, Kenyans.co.ke, they must start with Netanyahu, the atrocious regimes. They must start with Netanyahu, the atrocious crimes he has committed in Gaza. He is untouchable. Pat Binder says, extrajudicial killings not acceptable no matter what. ICC only way. Miss Steve says, I'm sure the government bootlickers are now in great fear that the UN wants to be part of the investigation. Bootlickers. Eric Wynn says, you bring problems to Kenya, then you pretend that you are helping. Mwindi Masika, Kenyans are destroying their country, maybe. So Mifuana Ken Miango, Mifuana Ken Maingo, you aim to strengthen the economic stability. So these are just randomly, these are just responses I've sampled from reactions on X matters this move by the UN. Is UN going to help amani? Ni tu wale tu kujidai wanatusaidia kumbe wanatuumiza. UN. Remember, we are in this mess because of World Bank. You know, the pressure they gave Kenya, and Kenya had ended up imposing heavy taxes on people. Na ndio maana tukawa kwa hii shida. So ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take one second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.